I kind of like the earthiness that I get. Is it?
It's really good. It's just, I don't think it's for me, but it's really good.
I kind of like it. Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And we are back with a first sip episode, a recurring series we do here where we draw a sample at random. This one tonight from our first sip sample pool, which is comprised of bourbons and ryes that we have never tried before. We have no familiarity with those products because we've never tried them. We don't know what's in our glass because it's drawn at random. We think this gives you the most honest opinions possible to see our reactions rather than like a high-level whiskey review, because we're not high-level whiskey reviewers. That's why we say we're a real-world channel for the real-world whiskey consumer. Let's get right into this one on the nose. I can't wait. It looks dark and clingy in the glass already, which are very promising things for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Approach with caution.
This smells like a soft pretzel.
You have to approach this bad boy with some caution.
So I'm going to stick my nose as far down as you do, but I got soft pretzel.
I don't even know what this is. This is smelling strong and alcoholic, which it probably is. I think that's a safe bet to say.
Yeah. So I got soft pretzel from far away, something else entirely close up.
This is one of the most confusing noses I have ever smelled. I
feel like we've smelled something similar to this before, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it was.
It's bready. It does smell somewhat familiar in the sense that, like, I don't know if I've smelled this on a light whiskey or
there's something,
a rye or some kind of finish something. There's a funk. That's what it is.
It's a bready.
It's like a crafty bready funk. You know what? I have smelled this type of bready funk.
What was it?
Not this alcoholic, but here in Nashville, Tennessee, where we reside, there is a distillery called Davison Reserve, and they have some of this bready funk.
Is that where I've smelled this smell before?
I guarantee it, yeah, because we get this, not this strong, but this is a note that is a part of some of their products. Wow.
It's interesting. It's like a sourdough bread starter, almost.
Yeah, like raw dough.
Like a yeast starter.
It's yeast.
But it's sourdough. There's like a sour funk to it.
Whoa, man. And there is a knife-sharp alcoholic edge on this thing.
Yeah, it stings the nostrils a bit.
Yeah.
Let's, you want to taste it?
Yeah, I don't know what else we could say about the nose. I would like to give some notes. It smells sweet under that. It smells really fruity sweet underneath all that to me, like a green apple.
He's stretching. Let's taste it.
No, I'm not. That's what I get, but let's get into it. That ain't it. That ain't it, man. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. What is happening right now? That is not it.
So, I will say I got earth, dirt, and then I got some coffee beans.
I can see that.
Not coffee, not ground coffee, but coffee bean. Like if I stuck a coffee bean in my mouth and chewed it.
Wow. Whoa. That is a rye. You know what this is?
This is a rye, you think?
No, this is a ride.
Oh, I thought you said a rye.
A ride.
It
might be a rye, but
I don't know.
It's very sweet. It tastes to me like a crafty bourbon, but to be totally honest with you, this is a roller coaster.
It's something
that scares me a little bit. I would probably ride it again though. Like I want to take another spin. Not that I necessarily enjoyed it very much.
But you're a glutton for punishment.
But it's fascinating. Like I can't hide the smile on my face, but I don't like it, but it's so fun.
Well,
let's take another sip.
Let's taste it again.
Wow. What is that? Just funkisness. It's the funkiest, funkalicious pour I can recall having in recent history.
It's pretty funky. I'm not having the reactions you are, though.
Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could articulate what's happening in my mouth, but it's
very proofy. It tastes very earthy.
I wonder if this is like some wild Texas stuff.
Oh, maybe. Those Texans are wild.
Man, this tastes like a Texan. Wow.
Spunky and funky and wild.
Yeah, man. No offense to Texas people. Like I said, I don't enjoy this, but I respect it for what it is. So.
Is that what you're saying about Texans?
I guess. I don't know. I like Texans. There's some of them.
There's some heat there.
A lot of heat.
Definitely.
A lot of heat, a lot of proof.
I'm still getting the earthiness. The coffee bean note has kind of simmered down. It's still there. But I'm trying to talk.
I'm so sorry, guys.
My throat is burning as I'm talking. So there has to be proof here. There has to be.
This is bringing me joy and pain and like pleasure and just
Isn't there a song about joy and pain?
Off-putting. I don't know, man. Wow. This thing is insane. Okay, I really have to chill and give some notes.
You do.
There's that funk, that kind of, it's a malty breadiness that hits right on the front of the palate, and it extends all the way through the finish.
Agreed.
All the stuff that's behind that is really good. I actually enjoy the stuff behind that. But that malty note is so strong on the front end, I can't get past it.
Yeah.
I would literally never reach for this bottle on my own, but I almost want to own a bottle of it just to let friends try it because it's so
take
wild.
Them on a wild ride.
Wow, this is crazy.
This is definitely one of those pours I think you have to share with other people so you can see their reactions. If you're the type of person who enjoys seeing other people react to whiskey, this is one of those pours that will do that. It will do that for sure.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna score this on that. I'm gonna
on your preferences.
On my preferences. But I'm going to score it on if we would like to have a bottle of it.
Right. And that's what we do here with our scoring system. It's simple. Thumbs down, just okay, thumbs up, or 2 thumbs up. And that's all predicated on whether we would want to actually own a bottle of it. And then once we find out the price, does that change how we feel?
So I have a score. Do you need another sip?
I'm absolutely going to need another sip.
Okay.
I'm trying to give people something other than my reaction. Maybe a reaction is worth 1,000 words.
I don't think there's much more there to give, though.
It's on the nose. I want to really highlight that pretzel breadiness that you were talking about. That is the most predominant thing. And there is some fruity sweetness under that, but it's really malty bready on the palate. One more sip for ratings and for any notes I might be able to give you guys.
Wow. This is like my 4th sip and it's tamed down.
Man.
It's still warm and hot, but like the roller coaster of flavors up front has kind of simmered down.
Yeah. It is a literal pretzel. Like the flavor that you get out of a pretzel is what you get in this. And then there's also a fair bit of honey in there, which is something I get on maltiness a lot. Like a malty pour, I'll get a lot of honey.
Earthiness, like think kind of like dirt.
Yeah.
Like the earth.
That's there. I think that's the sweetness I'm getting is the honey sweetness. It's a little brighter on the nose. It's a little bit darker on the palate. But yeah, I mean, it's bready, honey.
Okay.
Man, wow. Okay. I've got ratings. You've got ratings. Yep. Where are you ranking this?
So I'm going thumbs up on this because I would like to have a bottle of this in our home. But the reason is specifically to share with other people.
Because it's wild.
Because it's wild and I would want to share that with other people. I wouldn't drink this on my own or between the two of us. It would be we have someone over and we want to share it. So depending on price, that might change. But for now, it's a thumbs up.
Yeah. I'm literally never reaching for this by myself to enjoy because it's not particularly enjoyable for me, even though I've had a stupid grin on my face most of this video. I think I'm going to give it a just okay.
That's fair.
Because I could take it or leave it. Like, it's going to really depend on price for me. If the price is low enough, I might go thumbs up. But it is a very interesting pour for what it is. If you like this type of profile, this isn't the profile I like. But if you like this type of profile, it is a very well crafted pour. Yeah. There's a lot of balance there.
It will take you on a journey.
It will take you on a journey. The finish is long. The viscosity on the palate is good. The body on the palate is good. All those things are almost to its detriment for me personally because I don't like the flavor that much. So I wish it would let up on some of those things a little bit. But it's a good pour. I can't wait to find out what it is. But we're going to find out price first. Okay. In our first sip sample key, this is number 92. Okay. So price first, and then we'll see what our ratings are like after finding that out. It is
$60.
Man, I'm going to stay just okay.
I'm staying thumbs up. I would like to have a pour of like a bottle of this, and if it's easy to find, because just to share with other people.
What the heck is this?
I want to get other people's reactions.
What is it? I can't wait to see what the proof is too.
Iron Root Harbinger.
Oh, wow.
It's 115 proof.
That checks out.
Which I can see that proof. Wow. And this is thanks to Kathy Huey.
Kathy, thank you so much. Kathy and Christy, awesome.
Kathy has got the most wild bourbons and ryes and whiskeys in general that I think I've tried before.
This is in the Texas craft whiskey space.
You were right. It is a Texas
This is
whiskey.
A beloved pour. A
Interesting.
lot of people really like this product.
Okay.
It's just, again, it's not my flavor profile preference, so it's not something I'm going to reach for by myself to just enjoy by myself.
Same.
Man, yeah. I could absolutely see having a bottle of this around to share with others. It's a wild ride.
Is it hard to find?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
If Iron Root's in your state, if it's released in your state for distribution purposes, you can probably find this. If it's not, then obviously you're going to be up the creek without a paddle. I don't know if it's in our state because I don't mess around with a lot of Texas whiskey. Almost hardly ever.
Yeah.
This is, I would say, out of Texas whiskey that I have tried, even though it's a fairly limited scope, this is by far the craziest thing I've ever tried. And it's really good. It's just not my profile.
Yeah.
But I keep smiling. I can't help it.
I do have to say, now I've had 5 sips. The wild ride that it was the first 3 has like tamed down. I don't know what happened. Did you switch whiskeys on me?
No.
Like
You just get acclimated.
Yeah.
Because in a blind tasting format like this, when we're thinking bourbon and rye, predominantly like, Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, that's where most of it comes from. When you get something like this, you are stepping way outside the box. Those Texans are crazy, man. This stuff is wild.
Yeah.
This is some stuff a cowboy would drink on the frontier for show.
True dat.
Wow. Man, I am impressed.
Yeah.
Right, I don't know that we can say any more than we've already said.
I don't think so.
This is a wild video. Hopefully, you know what? If it wasn't informative, hopefully it was entertaining. It felt that way for me. It felt like I was on a roller coaster.
I laughed at you, so I was entertained.
It felt like I was on a roller coaster with my hands in the air, but the lap harness, the restraint,
was loose.
It was a little loose. It felt a little wild,
man.
a little crazy. Man, what a fun episode. If you like content like this, make sure to subscribe because we do it every week. I can't say we have these types of reactions every week.
No.
But subscribe and you'll get this every week. Like this video if you liked it, or if you got a laugh out of me acting like an idiot, wasn't put on whatsoever. Go back to our first sips. I don't think I've ever reacted to anything like this.
Yeah.
And hit the bell if you want to tune into our once a month live streams because we do them once a month, but the date floats around and that bell is going to help you out a lot if you want to tune in, hang out, and have some pours with us.
Absolutely. And that's it for today. And be good to each other. Until next time.
Cheers.
I feel like that's the kind of whiskey that they tasted that and they're like, oh yeah, that's what we want.
I felt like I got tased.